Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you were there, struggled to focus on a simple task, or felt mentally drained even after a full night's sleep? These small moments can feel harmless at first, but over time they start to affect confidence, productivity, and overall quality of life. In today's fast-paced world, mental sharpness isn't just a bonus. It's essential for work, relationships, decision-making, and long-term well-being. Brain fog, low concentration, memory lapses, and constant mental fatigue are becoming more common, and many people don't realize that daily food choices play a powerful role in how the brain performs. Your brain is active every second of the day, controlling thoughts, emotions, movement, and energy levels. Yet it's often the most neglected part of our health routine. Stress, poor sleep, processed foods, and nutrient deficiencies can slowly weaken cognitive function, affecting mood, learning ability, and focus. While supplements and quick fixes are heavily marketed, real brain support begins with natural nutrition and a balanced lifestyle. The foods you eat can either protect brain cells, support neurotransmitters, and reduce inflammation, or slowly contribute to mental decline without obvious warning signs. Across cultures and generations, certain foods have been known to support mental clarity, memory, and long-term brain health. Modern science now confirms that these nutrient-rich superfoods contain antioxidants, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals that help nourish the brain, support circulation, and protect against oxidative stress. When included consistently in a healthy lifestyle, they may help improve focus, stabilize mood, support learning, and promote overall cognitive wellness at any age. But with so much conflicting health advice online, how do you know which foods truly benefit the brain and which are just trends? Are there everyday foods that can naturally sharpen your mind, boost concentration, and support mental energy without extreme diets or expensive supplements? And if so, which ones actually make the biggest difference? As we explore this topic further, one important question remains. Are you feeding your brain what it truly needs to perform at its best every single day? Many people don't realize that subtle lifestyle habits can slowly chip away at brain performance over time. Skipping meals, relying on sugary snacks, or consuming too many processed foods may seem harmless, but these choices can affect focus, memory, and mood. Chronic stress, irregular sleep, and lack of physical activity add another layer of strain, leaving the brain feeling tired and sluggish. You might notice small warning signs at first: misplacing everyday items, struggling to concentrate during work or school, feeling mentally overwhelmed, or forgetting names and appointments more often than before. These early symptoms often get brushed off as normal aging or the pressures of a busy life, but they can actually indicate that your brain isn't getting the nutrients and support it needs to function at its best. Real-life experiences show just how frustrating this can be. Imagine a professional missing key details in meetings, a student forgetting important information before exams, or a parent struggling to stay sharp while juggling household responsibilities. These moments aren't just inconvenient, they can impact confidence, productivity, and overall wellness. What many people don't realize is that the foundation for better brain health starts with everyday choices. The foods we eat, the lifestyle habits we maintain, and the nutrients we provide our bodies play a huge role in protecting cognitive function. But which foods truly have the power to boost memory, focus, and mental energy, and how can they fit easily into your daily routine? That's exactly what we're about to uncover. For many people, struggling with brain fog or declining focus isn't just a minor inconvenience. It can feel like a constant uphill battle. Some describe it as a heavy mental cloud that makes even simple tasks feel exhausting, while others notice that their creativity and problem-solving abilities seem slower than before. These experiences can bring frustration, anxiety, and even a sense of helplessness, especially when friends or colleagues don't notice the struggle. Emotionally, it can be draining to feel like your mind isn't keeping up with your goals or responsibilities, which often leads to stress, self-doubt, or avoidance of challenging tasks. From a medical perspective, cognitive performance is influenced by many factors, including nutrition, sleep quality, stress levels, and blood circulation in the brain. Deficiencies in essential nutrients, like omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and certain vitamins, can subtly impair memory, attention, and mental energy over time. Lifestyle habits such as overconsumption of processed foods, irregular meal patterns, or prolonged periods of inactivity can worsen these effects, creating a cycle that's hard to break. There are also common misconceptions that add to the challenge. Many people assume that memory lapses or mental fatigue are simply normal with age, or that supplements alone can solve the problem. In reality, the brain responds best to consistent care through a combination of diet, lifestyle choices, and mental stimulation. Yet, with so much conflicting advice online, it can be confusing to know where to start. How do you separate fact from myth? Which daily choices have the most impact on mental clarity and long-term brain health? These are the questions that keep thousands of people searching for solutions every day, and they're exactly what we're going to explore next. As small lapses in focus and memory continue, many people start noticing patterns that signal a deeper concern. Maybe it's forgetting appointments more often, struggling to recall familiar names, or feeling mentally drained after even short periods of work. These aren't just minor annoyances. They can indicate that your brain isn't getting the nutrients, oxygen, and energy it needs to perform at its best. Left unchecked, these subtle warning signs can escalate, affecting problem-solving skills, decision-making, and even emotional stability. Everyday tasks that used to feel effortless suddenly require extra mental effort, leaving you frustrated and overwhelmed. The risks go beyond just temporary forgetfulness. Poor cognitive support over time can contribute to long-term complications like chronic mental fatigue, difficulty maintaining focus, or slower reaction times. Even mild nutritional gaps or lifestyle imbalances can intensify stress, disrupt sleep, and reduce overall mental clarity. Many people don't realize that what seems like normal tiredness or brain fog is often a signal that your brain is struggling silently, gradually losing the resilience and sharpness you rely on every day. Real-life experiences highlight just how urgent this can feel. A student forgetting key points during an exam, a professional making repeated mistakes at work, or a parent missing details in a busy household. These moments can shake confidence and affect performance. The longer these patterns continue, the more difficult it becomes to regain full mental energy and focus. At this stage, the question isn't just about feeling sharper. It's about protecting your brain from ongoing stress, nutritional gaps, and lifestyle habits that could silently be holding it back. The urgency is clear. If you don't take notice now, small lapses could turn into lasting challenges. The critical question remains: what can you do daily to stop this decline before it starts impacting your life in more serious ways? What makes this issue even more complicated is that many people don't realize how gradual and hidden the problem can be. Unlike a sudden illness with obvious symptoms, cognitive decline or mental fatigue often creeps in slowly. You might brush off forgetfulness as just a busy week or dismiss brain fog as lack of sleep, not realizing these are subtle warning signs of deeper nutritional or lifestyle gaps. Delayed recognition means that by the time people take action, their mental energy, focus, and memory may already be noticeably compromised. Another surprising twist is how easily common habits can make the problem worse. Skipping breakfast, relying on sugary snacks, or overloading on caffeine may give a temporary energy boost, but these choices can actually worsen mental fatigue and reduce long-term cognitive performance. Even well-meaning attempts to improve focus, like pushing through exhaustion or multitasking constantly, can backfire, creating stress and further draining the brain. Unexpected complications can arise too. Nutrient deficiencies, chronic stress, or prolonged mental overload don't just affect memory. They can influence mood swings, irritability, and even sleep quality, creating a cycle that's hard to break. Many people are shocked to discover that simple daily habits they thought were harmless could be silently undermining their brain power. At this stage, it's clear that improving mental clarity isn't just about wanting to focus better. It's about recognizing hidden risks and preventing ongoing damage. But with so many misconceptions and delayed warning signs, it raises a critical question. How can you truly support your brain, protect your mental energy, and regain control before these hidden challenges start affecting every part of your life? That's the turning point where real change begins, and it's exactly where we're heading next. The turning point comes with a simple but powerful realization. Your brain's performance isn't just about willpower, long hours, or mental toughness. It's deeply tied to the foods you eat every single day. Experts in nutrition and cognitive health emphasize that certain nutrient-rich superfoods can provide the building blocks your brain needs to function at its best. These aren't trendy supplements or expensive pills. They are natural, everyday foods packed with antioxidants, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals that support memory, focus, and overall cognitive wellness. The critical insight is that by including the right foods consistently, you can help protect brain cells, improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and even boost neurotransmitters responsible for alertness and mood. What many people don't realize is that the wrong foods can do the opposite. Sugar-laden snacks, highly processed meals, and unhealthy fats may seem convenient, but they can silently contribute to brain fog, slow thinking, and energy crashes. Understanding this connection is a game-changer because it turns brain health from a vague worry into actionable choices you can control every day. Here's the unexpected twist. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet to see real results. Even small, mindful additions of certain superfoods can create noticeable improvements in focus, memory, and mental energy. The key is knowing which foods have the strongest evidence-backed benefits and learning how to fit them naturally into your lifestyle. It's a revelation that shifts the power back to you. Your daily meals can become your brain's most powerful ally. Up next, we're going to reveal the top 10 superfoods that scientists and health experts agree can maximize brain power, improve focus, and boost mental clarity. Foods you can start including today to take control of your cognitive health and transform the way your mind works. In conclusion, supporting your brain doesn't have to be complicated or overwhelming. By focusing on nutrient-rich superfoods, you can give your mind the fuel it needs to stay sharp, improve memory, boost focus, and protect long-term cognitive health. Small changes, like adding berries, leafy greens, nuts, fatty fish, or whole grains to your daily meals, can make a significant difference over time. Pairing these foods with simple lifestyle habits, such as staying hydrated, getting regular sleep, managing stress, and incorporating physical activity, creates a strong foundation for overall wellness and mental clarity. Awareness is key. Recognizing the early signs of brain fatigue, such as forgetfulness, low concentration, or mental exhaustion, allows you to take proactive steps before these issues escalate. It's important to remember that even minor adjustments in diet and daily routines can have a lasting impact on energy levels, mood, and cognitive performance. Ultimately, brain health is a journey, not a quick fix. By being mindful of what you eat and how you live each day, you can empower yourself to think more clearly, remember more, and feel more energized. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how these mindful choices transform your mental energy and overall well-being. Your brain deserves the care you give. It's the control center for everything you do.